thought I'd check in and say hello and see how you are, my soul friend. Thank you for being here with me and visiting my channel. In the last few videos, I seem to be capturing lots of butterfly action, which has been wonderful. I'm told that the beautiful big red one that stayed really still for me and opened out his beautiful wings is called a peacock butterfly. So thanks Auntie Pat for that. I wouldn't have known that, and I've never actually seen a butterfly like that. With the designs were just beautiful. And the themes that we've been exploring and looking at have been the leftover stuff from July, from eclipse season. But we're moving now into August, which is a much more kinder, gentler energy, thank God. And also it's a sense of victory. It's a sense of coming through a really a time of challenge, a time of obstacles, and actually feeling the joy of the work that we put in through June and July, and actually benefiting from that joy and work. Just going to take a drink. So yeah, there was what I feel is that sense of victory for August, a sense of tremendous integration. And if you're not feeling that yet, sit tight, because it's coming. You're going to feel much more integrated. You're going to feel much more whole. That fragmented up and down roller coaster that was July, that energy has settled now. We had an influx of like so many crystalline energies coming into the body. So you may have noticed that you had really dry mouth, increased thirst. That was just insatiable. And that's the DNA changing. That's the energy of the physical and the energy bodies turning into crystalline energies, letting more light in, and a shift in the consciousness, and the actual DNA shifting and changing into a fifth dimensional version of yourself. So there was headaches, there was neck pain, shoulder pain, there was dry mouth, there was often throat issues as well, because again, the throat chakras are changing. I mean, there's been a massive fusing of chakras as well. We're becoming more, we've always been multidimensional, but so many people have been unconscious to that. So there's a massive shift in the universal consciousness, embracing that we are multidimensional. But even those of us who always knew we were multidimensional, there's been a newer embracing of actually living that, of actually being multidimensional here in the fifth dimensional life, in your everyday life, and not just something like you put on your spirituality hat on a Sunday. No, we're really embracing and being shown the multidimensional living as an everyday thing. So you'll notice that the conversations that you're having with people are much more reflective of your multidimensional nature. They're not just talking about the weather and house prices. You're actually talking about things that matter. You're having conversations about things that are weighty and have gravitas, and that actually impact you on a soul level. And your exchanges are much more conscious of the soul exchange. So if you meet somebody for 5 minutes and they have an impact on your life, and they make you feel good, or they help you, or they give you direction, when you look into that person's eyes, there's a much more awake recognition of that exchange. So ascension is becoming much more tangible. It's becoming much more, it is a part of our everyday life, in that, you know, you only have to open your eyes and talk to someone or walk outside the door, and you can see people ascending all around you. You can see people stretching and growing into the next level for them. And, you know, if you're watching this video, you are a fifth dimensional soul, and you're living in the fifth dimension now. So the 3D old paradigm is no longer running. You're in a whole new dimension. and you're actually getting to use your natural gifts in your everyday life. And you're feeling the fuel from that. You're feeling energized. You're feeling revitalized. You're feeling excited about what that is giving you on a soul level and on a physical level in your life. So as I said, it's not just this little secret part of yourself, your spiritual self, that you kind of keep tucked away before you actually show that side. No, you're actually, your mundane, banal reality is, you know, a loving, kind, compassionate act. It is you being and reaching for your highest self, to be your best self, to bring your natural gift that you're born with, because every incarnation you're given a golden gift that's for you in this lifetime. And it's not just given to you, but it's actually something that your soul chose. But with the amnesia that came in the third dimension when we were born, many of us forgot or lost track of that beautiful gift. It's there. The gift is right there, and it can be right. It's always right under your nose. Under your nose, in your heart. It's in your heart, okay? It's something that you're here to do. But many of us were coerced or guided, or the illusion of, you know, this is how life is, you have to make money, forget about those childish dreams, all that stuff. The illusion of not being able to be true to yourself, that wasn't an option. You were told that that was not an option to be your authentic self. So you bought into that illusion in the third dimension. And you really don't need to buy into that illusion. You don't need to worry that that is even true, because the truth is you're here to use that natural gift, and you're here to impact people, and you're here to care about what you're doing. So August is, if you don't feel you're doing that, I urge you to look at your natural gift, to look at what that means to you, and to enjoy exploring how you will flesh that out, how you will actually create a way of using that gift in your life. And there's loads of messages coming through there, so you're probably going to hear a few beeps on this, but that's okay, because we work with where we are, we work with what's happening, and we embrace the moment. So I wish you a beautiful August, the winding down of the end of summer, but also the gearing up for the shift in energy, and for going into autumn, seeing that as a time to refocus, to decide what is next for me, what do I want now, where do I want to go, what do I want to learn, who do I want to be, and who do I want to be with. These are all important questions. So, as always, sending you my love.